Everybody, welcome back. My name is Ace, or you can call me Amy, and we are going to be talking about my week this week. So this week was a holiday here in the US. It was Thanksgiving, so I worked until Wednesday, which with numbers and stuff, it was pretty low, like with the holiday, and we had some illness going around too, so a lot of people out. But so it was a pretty chill week. We got to decorate the classrooms with Christmas stuff and it was fun. I'm trying to get this curl that's, I don't know. Uh, I didn't feel like really doing my hair today, so I just covered it up. So, and then, yeah, so we had Thanksgiving at my in-laws, which is always fun. They're pretty laid back, quite a hoot, actually. Had a great, snafu. I guess the oven turned off, while food was cooking. So, and no one noticed it until later. So, dinner got pushed back a little bit, which is fine because we they don't ever have any snacks before the meal, and so every year we go over there, I bring like an appetizer or something. So I brought like a baked brie with crackers, which I'm glad I did, so that we weren't all starving. So, but it was a lot of fun. Johnny, my son, was very excited because he got to sit at the adult table and not the kids' table this year. So he was pretty psyched about that. But it was a good day. And then yesterday we just kind of chilled and stuff. And then today we were wanting to go to this geek expo fair in Seattle, but doesn't look like that's going to work out. So instead, today I'm going to be putting up all the Christmas decorations, which, is, I don't have too many anymore because, well, one, when we moved into our RV, we got rid of a lot of Christmas stuff. So, and we haven't really gotten a lot since then. So it's pretty minimal. And my biggest issue this year is where I'm going to put the freaking Christmas tree because we now have a husky who's got a freaking industrial size crate made out of metal that you can't collapse because anything less than that and he'll ruin it and escape. So I got to figure out where to put the tree with all that. So that's going to be the biggest challenge. And then I'm trying to think of anything else that's going on. We went to the beach yesterday, took a little hike, which was a lot of fun because we got to see some sea lions. There was like a whole group of them with their flippers up in the air, trying to pretend to be birds so that they could lure birds over and eat them. We thought we were going to see one eat a seagull because it was like right behind it and then went under the water. So I thought for sure he was going to jump up and get him, but he didn't. But it was pretty neat seeing the sea lions. One came up to the shore a little bit and started making a bunch of noise. I don't know why, but they're pretty cute. The sea lions when you see them in the wild, it's pretty special to see them around. So posted that on Facebook and stuff. So yeah, it was a lot of fun yesterday. Got to listen to the ocean waves, and it was just a nice day. It's been cloudy and rainy, but yesterday it was sunny, so we got outside and made the most of it. Let's I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there is. But let's go ahead and get into our book. We're doing a NPC from the Jeff Ashworth book. And let's see who we get today. So there are four different categories. I think I've done this enough times. I think I would know. Four different categories. So I'm going to use my D4 here with my Robert Hartley dice. That is a 1. So we are going to be doing big city denizens. And let's find out if we're doing common folk, nobles and leaders, law keepers and lawbreakers, oddballs and outsiders, or random NPCs. That is a 1 as well. So we are doing common folk. And I'll roll a d20 for the common folk. D20. Do, 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 do. That is a 9. So, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So we have Obadiah Monsoon, and his quote is, "Ready as I'll ever be." He is a bearded old man with a gentle aspect and crow's feet earned from a lifetime of smiling, wearing a dark tunic and breeches with a black thistle pinned to his top. For the scholarly, in some philosophical circles, wearing a black thistle is a sign that you are ready for the next phase of your life, death. Ooh, does this old man want to die? Bad. A kindly man with a generous spirit, if relatively empty pockets, Obadiah Monsoon and his wife Angelique met in their early 20s and spent nearly every day of the next 60 years by one another's side. He very much like to be with her again, but wants to make sure she's laid to rest according to her wishes, a somewhat costly endeavor under the circumstances. Oh, so his wife died. I guess that would be a good reason if you want to go. Wants and needs. Obadiah wants a pass for a private trip abroad, an airship, the steady breeze, so he can spread his wife's remains over the city where they shared their lives. Secret or obstacle, Obadiah plans to join his wife's ashes as they fall to the city below. Ooh, dark. He's gonna spread the ashes and then commit suicide off the airship. Obadiah, come here. Husky's whining. He wants out now. As soon as I start filming, he wants out. Obadiah is carrying 23 copper pieces, 3 silver pieces, 3 gold pieces, a hand-carved wooden box containing the cremated remains of Angelique Monsoon, a flyer for the Steady Breeze, which details character rates at the GM's discretion, or which details charter rates at the GM's discretion. So it looks like he just wants to die to be with his wife, but he's got to carry out her final wish. Ooh, that's a hard one because, like, as an adventurer, do you help him carry out his wife's dying wish? I mean, you don't know from the get-go that he wants to die. I mean, you could see the thistle and be like, that's a flight risk. Um, yeah, that's a hard one as an adventurer. It's like the debate with, what is it? Assisted suicide debate. So interesting. That could be a moral dilemma for your party. Let's go ahead and share my screen and figure out what he would look like AI. So share and do. Okay. Okay, great. So I have typed in, let's see what they come up with. Oh, I see what happened here. So it looks like they've got the thistle on top of his head because it says it's pinned to his top. Um, so I'm going to fix that real quick. Pinned to the top of his shirt. Let's try that. That's much better. Yeah, okay. So yeah, he's a sweet little old man. Um, Lots of crow's feet, got the thistle. Oh, don't want him to die, but do want him to be happy. Let's before we do that, let's jump into this one because they only give us one picture. Not bad. I don't like it as much as this one. I like this one a lot better. So I think that one's better. Let's do another one. Again, it's on top of his head. No, on top of his head. I specifically said to the top of his shirt. That one's better. It's not a black thistle, though. That one's better, but the people in the back, the statues in the background are a bit creeper. Well, that one's pretty good. Yeah, I think the second one we did is going to be the best one, but yeah, that one's not bad either. All right. So that is Obadiah Monsoon, and we're back. So yeah, pretty short stream video today. I'm just gonna go and put up some Christmas stuff, get into the Christmas spirit, which officially I can now because it's after Thanksgiving. I'm one of those people, I don't listen to Christmas music or decorate until after Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's really hard. There's like one radio station that starts it like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving that I listen to that I can't listen to for 2 weeks because they start playing Christmas music too soon. Uh, But now I can just go all out. So, all right. Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.